Okay, let me talk a little bit about some of the nuts and bolts of this course. First of all, I'd encourage you to retrieve a copy of the syllabus. And the syllabus is found on the content page of the D2L site. And let me also say that I'm assuming going into this class that you are familiar with D2L, that you know how to get around on the site probably better than I do. But if you are not, if you haven't been on the D2L site before and you're not familiar with where to find things, then please let me know and I'll be glad to help you with that. Okay, so once you get a copy of the syllabus, you're going to take a look at that and see several things on there that I'm not going to try to go over, the objectives of the course or how to get in touch with me or a description of the course, some of those sorts of things. It's important information, so I really want to encourage you to read it. It includes, for example, how much various assignments are worth in terms of points and how we'll figure out your grade and some things like that. But what I really want to do in this short little video is talk a bit about the basic components of the course. This is what I would consider to be a discussion-based course. And my picture about what this course is like is that a group of us are sitting around a kitchen table and we're talking about this issue and we're learning from one another as we share our various perspectives. But let me suggest that the perspectives we share are not only the ones that are coming out of our own experience. They're also perspectives that we have about the readings and the videos and the material upon which this course is based. Okay, so each week there will be 4 basic components, and I'll list them out on the news page right at the beginning of the when you go to the course home, so you should be able to see them there. Each week I'll have something for you to read, an assignment. I will have something for you to watch or listen to. I think I have something, either a video or a podcast every week, but maybe 1 or 2 over the course of the semester. Each week you'll take a quiz on the reading and or video. And then each week, and this is the most important part of the course, you'll participate in an online discussion. The exception to that is this first week, because since the discussions are based upon the readings and the video and you haven't seen them yet, we won't start the discussions until next week. So, when you go up on that initial page, you're going to see several things, the course home page. For this week, it'll say you'll have a reading, you'll have a video, you'll have a quiz, and then you'll have discussion. So, for example, for this week, the reading is a chapter from a book by Hertlein and Bloomer, Chapter 1, pages 1 through 12. You'll need to read that. There are also 2 videos. Both of them are TED Talks. One is by Sherry Turkle. The other is by, I've forgotten her first name, but the last name is Broadbent. And they kind of present opposite sides of the issue that we're going to be focusing on as far as discussion goes for next week, and that is how do we stay connected. And then by next Monday at 8 a.m. at the latest, you'll need to complete a quiz. Okay? So there's no discussion this week because there are no materials for us to discuss. But next week, our discussion will be about the reading and the videos that we've had for this week. And the reason I want you to take the quiz before that is to help encourage you to do the readings and the videos and the podcast or whatever we have before we get into the discussion for the week. So the next week, the first week that we'll be having discussions, you'll start in with readings and videos and a quiz for the discussion that will take place the following week. I hope that makes sense. I think as we start to get into it, you'll figure it out and it'll make sense. In the next 2 videos, I want to talk more specifically about 2 other pieces that are on the syllabus. One is the discussion. As I said, the discussion board is really the centerpiece for this class. It's also the place where the biggest number of points come from, so it's important for you to pay close attention to that. And then the other video has to do with your semester assignment. You have actually two assignments that are not something that are happening on a weekly basis. And in the last video here, I'll talk more about both of those.